You do the punch, you do that, right? So this one is a 留手, 圈手, 留手, means that you don't stick to the other person's arm, right? Because the whole purpose for you to do that is to come around to the outside. So you don't, right? So same thing with the 攤手, when you do 小念頭, you do the 攤手. Same thing, that you actually get away. So because he throws a punch, right? So I want to get away, right? You don't stick to his arm because it slow you down, right? But when you do the 伏手, it's different. 伏手, you actually have to push this arm, right? You have to push this arm, right? So all this is to move your arm from one side of the opponent's arm to the other side of the opponent's arm. Can you understand? So all about mobility, right? Your arm's mobility. You throw a punch, so he push, right? He push. So you move from arm in one side of his arm to move to the other side of his arm. Right? Mobility to move, right? Okay? Same thing when you do the 攤手, you want to go to the other side, same thing. That you don't stick to it, right? You go away from it, right? So let's try this one first, right? Right? Try, right? So to avoid, and then also you cover the elbow when you come around. Then you control this elbow. You're back in a very good position, right? So you go from here, punch, 圈手, 圈腳, right? Same time, punch, 圈手, 圈腳, right? Right? Punch, right? Now I notice some of you are moving on your heels, landing on your heel. Don't land on your heels. Land on the ball of the foot, right? Punch. Then you are very free. Once you start landing on your heel, you're very flat-footed, right? So punch, right? So you got from here, right? Right? Okay? All right. Punch. Oops. He's changing his movement. We're going to go on to a bit more about the elbow. How do you take advantage, right? Balance, opening, elbow, arms crossed. How do you take advantage of your opponent when you fight, right? So a lot of Thai boxers, they fight like this. They actually exposing the elbow, right? If you compare, if you have faith in Wing Chun, you say, I'm standing like this. Why are those guys are doing this? What can I do to punish him, right? Then you know that they are doing something wrong, right? I'm going to tell you how to punish those guys, right? So he's putting up his arm, right? Putting up his arm, right? The elbow is exposed, right? So you go in here, or you go in here, right? It's limiting this arm's position, right? So you go in, right? So right? It's all on the elbow, right? Because the elbow from here, say from here, you actually controlling his balance from this point here, right? So a little bit of force, you turn his body, so you're exposing the opening, right? So you go in straight on the path. Don't go around him and he'll hit you, right? Because right? So you go in straight, right, on the path. All right? So let's do, the boxes or kickboxes, I don't know, right? Probably give it a little bit like this, right? So you go in here, right? Floating rib, right? Okay? So you on the blind side, you fight on the blind side. Because if you're big and strong, then you can fight inside because your arm is strong, your arm is long, right? Because usually, you deal with somebody bigger, you must fight on the blind side, right? Right? So make him, from this point here, right? That's the familiar position that you want. All right? So you always go up, covering this straight punch. You must cover this straight punch. Right? So that you eliminate the jab. Right? Okay? So only thing that you have to worry is before you reach in there, he swing at you. We take care of, now swing. He pull, now before, yeah, right? Yeah, we take care of that later, right? So we worry about this. Okay? All right? All right? So you go park south, punch. Right? Just jam up the elbow. Jam up the elbow. All right?